Hey guys, we're back. Part 2 for the strawberry icebox cake. I got the Cool Whip that was left, or the whipped cream that was left that we made from earlier. I had just taken it out of the fridge. I kept it in the fridge the whole time while the cake is freezing. So what we have to do is we have to add the rest of the powdered sugar to this and some of the instant Jell-O. 2 tablespoons of that, mix it up, and then we can frost the cake. So I'm going to put in a cup, because we need 1 3/4 cup of the powdered sugar. So there's my 1 cup. And then to get 3/4 cup, you can do it 2 ways. You can do the 1/4 cup 3 times, or you can do a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup, the 1/4. So I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do the 1/4 cup. So 1/2 plus 1/4 is 3/4. So I've got that. Oops, a little extra on the outside. I dump that in. And then my 1/2. And I got that in there. So we have the powdered sugar added, and then you need to take vanilla instant Jell-O and do 2 tablespoons of that. That kind of helps keep it all together. You're not going to use it all, so you can always put it in a baggie and maybe use it for a different recipe another time, or maybe you'll make this again. So here's my tablespoon. I'm going to dump that in. And the 2nd tablespoon. There goes the dog. Mix this together. So what I have. And then after I'm done mixing it, we'll get the cake out of the freezer and frosting the cake up with our frosting. A couple minutes to mix this. You probably want to scrape the sides. I'm just going to shut that off for a second. I'm going to scrape the sides of the bowl. Make sure I get everything in there because there's some powder stuck on the bowl. Whoops, now some of that just dropped on the countertop. Finish mixing it real quick. Looks pretty good. So that's how it should look. We've got everything there. I'm going to get the cake out of the freezer. So we've got the freezer. I have to unwrap the let's see, where can I set these? I'm going to unwrap the plastic wrap. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is all gonna stay together, but we'll try. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. So what you want to do is you're going to take your plate, put it over the top of the... Actually, I think I'm going to use a cookie sheet. I don't know what to use here to flip it out of here. Let's see. So I undid the top. I should probably show you that before I try to flip it. This is going to be tricky. So there it is. I undid it so the plastic is hanging along the side. I'm going to Flip it. And hope for the best here. Not sure. I don't think I like this plate. I am gonna do a small cookie sheet instead. Just because I think it's going to go off the sides of the plate. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. I couldn't get that back in there. Alright, so we're going to go with the other plan. So I'm going to use my cookie sheet. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to flip that over. Give it a little tug. Okay. All right, so I just flipped it out of there. Came out pretty easy. I just gave a little bit of a tug on the plastic wrap. I'm going to take the plastic wrap off. Don't need that anymore. And so now it looks like this. So you're going to take your frosting that we just made in the bowl, what was left. I'm going to use my spatula and I'm going to smooth it all over the frozen cake. And then once you have it all spread on the cake, then you can top with the strawberries that were left that we put in the bowl. So you'll want to smooth this all around the top, the sides. So it probably is a better idea to put it on the cookie sheet, and then you have more space too for the frosting. You'll want to also keep this in the fridge or freezer until you serve it. Otherwise it'll start melting all over on you, and that will be a bigger mess. So you can be generous with the frosting, or you could, now that you see, if you watch it all the way through before you make yours, then you can obviously add a little bit more of the whipped cream throughout, but it fit my pan pretty good. I didn't have a whole lot of space left over with the amount I used. But I do have quite a bit of this icing. Go around here. I know kids like to lick the bowl, so maybe they will want to do that instead of putting all of it on here, because it is quite a bit. I still have a lot left, I don't know if you can see, and I've covered the whole thing on all sides, so that's up to you how much you want to put. Maybe you just set it aside, and maybe somebody wants some more on their own piece when you slice it. I mean, you could always do that too. All right, so I'm going to grab the strawberries. So this was in the bowl. We had some, so you're just going to top them, put them on the top, and just kind of space them out along the top here. So when you slice it, there's a pretty good chance everybody will get some strawberries on the top too. You hear my dinner cooking in the background. All right. There you have it. All right, so here it is. Strawberries on the top, your finished product. Like I said, you'll want to keep it in the freezer until you are ready to serve it. Otherwise, you'll have a melted mess. You can probably try to lightly cover it if you have some toothpicks. You can cover it up if you think you need to, and then put it in the freezer. Hope you enjoy.